My mom let my aunt live in my room while I was away and threw away all my stuff. So for some background, I'm 21 and currently in college. I live in a dorm during the semester, but I still come home during breaks. My room in my parents' house has always been my space, decorated exactly how I wanted, full of sentimental things, and basically the one place I could escape from family drama. Or, at least, that's how it used to be. A month ago, I came home for spring break. I walked into the house, dragged my suitcase upstairs, opened my bedroom door, and froze. My room looked completely different. My posters were gone. My desk was gone. All my shelves were empty. My bed had new sheets, not mine. And sitting right in the middle of the room was my Aunt Kelly, scrolling through her phone like she owned the place. I asked her what she was doing in my room, and she looked at me like I was the intruder. She said, "Oh, your mother told me you moved out permanently. This is my room now." I honestly thought she was joking until I went to the closet and found all my clothes missing. My boxes, my personal items, even my childhood keepsakes, all gone. I ran downstairs and confronted my mom, and she had the nerve to say, "Honey, you hardly come home anymore. Your aunt needed a place to stay, and you don't use that room." I told her she had no right to throw away my stuff. And my mom just shrugged and said, "We donated the things you didn't need. You're an adult now." I was shaking. That room had things from my childhood, gifts from my friends, my art supplies, letters, my favorite books, things that meant something to me. I demanded to know where everything went. And that's when my aunt chimed in from behind me and said, "You're being dramatic. You never owned anything valuable." The room was basically empty, like I was delusional. For the next 3 hours, I searched the house, the garage, the basement, nothing. Everything really had been tossed or donated, like I didn't matter. My mom kept repeating, "You should have taken your important things with you," even though she knew I left them because I trusted her. I felt sick, betrayed, gaslit. Later that night, I went through my email and cloud backup, and I realized something. I had receipts. Not metaphorical ones, actual receipts. Receipts for my desk, for my bookshelf, for my art tablet, for the limited edition books I collected. Even photos of my room over the years showing everything I owned. I printed all of it out, highlighted the prices, timestamps, serial numbers, everything. The next morning, I sat my mom and aunt down at the kitchen table and laid the receipts out like a police investigation. And something wild happened. My mom's face dropped. My aunt went pale. Suddenly, her story changed too. "Well, maybe some of that was yours, but we didn't know it was important." I told them, "You lied to me. You threw away my things, and then you tried to make me question my own memory. You don't get to do that." My aunt tried to apologize, but I was done. I packed a bag, went to stay with my dad's side of the family, and told them everything. My dad was furious and said he'd help me file a small claims case if I wanted. The funny part? After I left, my aunt suddenly didn't feel comfortable living in that room anymore and moved out within a week. My mom has been calling nonstop trying to get me to talk things out, but honestly, I can't trust someone who would erase a part of my life just to make space for someone else. Losing my stuff hurt, but the real damage is knowing how little they thought of me. And no, I won't be coming home for breaks anymore.